Nigga. Craig had one job. That nigga, this team better than Georgia. And that's what he ain't saying.
Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy.
Let's go, Clem.
See the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going.
Man, we play some heavy. We play some heavy hitter, boy.
Here we
Hey,
go with the kickoff. This is it. The
I beat 2 ISO Joe team, so I'm good.
Here
Yeah.
comes the return from deep in the
Hey,
end zone.
Joe Johnson, we beat 2 of his teams, so hey, we make a name for the goddamn stuff. We lost to them. Yeah. I started to take that old officer and tell him, man, I need to meet Aaron.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff.
I want to drink water here.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards and sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Hey, Small.
And he's got it again.
Hey, Small.
28, and that's good enough for a first down.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
First down here for this offense.
Back the fuck up.
And on the carry, he's heading left.
Let's go. Put a stop on it, man. Let's put a stop on it.
To be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Yes, sir. Got to,
Great
Black.
job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Oh, boy, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
That's good for a first
Ain't no
down
way.
near the 40.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback
Ain't no way.
has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first
Ain't
down.
no way they let that nigga go to that ball.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it.
Yeah, you caught me slip.
He's got it near the end zone. They could not stop him. He's in.
I will change.
Touchdown, Volunteers. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this.
Know what to do.
for the offense. First down. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place.
I'm debating, do I want to get Madden with it?
There to make a nice play.
Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Here's the handoff. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on
said I was going to buy, but here, you might as well get a better deal.
Second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running
every
back,
time I recruit a running back, now they white. They be fast. They be fast, but they white. Come on, man. I don't want no white running back.
We'll hand it off. Tackle made, but the game
generates in my head.
And the Tigers will crank up the tempo.
Yeah, they breathe like they baby coming out stuck in the old days.
They go right back to him. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know.
Don't let nigga off for you, boy.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Escapes the sack. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the running back's got it again.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively.
Get out the turbo, you probably got up in there.
That really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target.
He must do that in the yellow.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tennessee 7, Clemson 3.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? The first down, quickly tackled at the 45.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a...
Here's a shot toward the
Good throw.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Wow.
Boy, what a job by the offense.
That nigga there is supposed to get out of that line.
Creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. They'll run it here. Takes it
the blob.
The Tigers looking at
out of there.
A bit. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Go with this.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a deep completion. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a touchdown.
Wow, we fucking up.
Big takeaway. Now looking for a
He
big
gone.
return. At the 30 now.
He's gone.
Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Tennessee. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Receiver in
You ain't great. You on white on my screen.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Empty set now, 5 wide. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but out before he gets to the +38. And the Tigers hush it to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver.
Deep ball caught inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath.
Oh, he doesn't.
He catches the football. He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got a good pass down.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Finds room at the 30. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40.
I made them nigga play run to the right. They still didn't.
The big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good
Yeah, you were supposed to.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's going for a big play downfield.
I knew that. I knew that was coming.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. And the Volunteers will line up here on first down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against
You'd have got a block.
looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, but knocked down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back in.
Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So So still early,
Goal
this
line.
offense beginning to build momentum.
Ain't nobody
and build
open.
the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to
Ah.
establish a lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. This has been a rough first half. I have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. The DB's backing off from the line now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Using his legs here. He has first down yardage at the 46. The timeout is called a good stage late here in the second quarter. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. He shreds the tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that.
Out of bounds.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming.
I see what you tried to do.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one.
He tried to baby
plays
throw
here
that
before
green.
halftime. It's third down for the offense. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. Pass clock inside the 10.
Damn, I don't know if I want to kick it. I got to kick the 3. I got to kick the 3.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before half.
Damn, I'm going to miss this.
Field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will do it.
Hey, guys.
Half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Claw back. Claw back.
Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And the offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense gets in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Line ain't doing a job done.
This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Really good job here converting by this offense. Let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That's supposed to kill him. Man, that's supposed to kill him running there, motherfucker.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. No press here. The defense backing away. Second down. We're going to throw it. And the sack.
Craig, you see this shit?
Nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Going to try to use his legs here. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Your ass down,
The
nigga.
runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout.
There we go.
The pass is intercepted.
There we go.
He's got some room
That
and
nigga
some
slow.
blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Man, ain't nobody.
It's a fumble.
And this nigga fumble.
The defense headed the other way.
Well, already
I
playing
know that
here
nigga
in
was
the
down,
national
man.
Defense is opportunistic, eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit.
Man,
And that
that
ball
nigga
hits the
was
ground,
laying on the
they
ground.
jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will
Nigga was
overturn
laying
that
down,
ruling on
Chris.
the field.
Laying
Coming
down.
to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid.
I think I got him right here, Craig.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Good shit,
He's brought
man.
down,
Good
but they went
shit.
backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. From the shotgun, drops back, trying to extend the play. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted.
Yeah, that was dumb on me.
Going the other way, can they catch it?
That was dumb on
Just
me.
a
Throw it
great
away,
job
well.
of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because
That
they
was
have this
dumb.
lead, they
That
really
was
force this
dumb on
offense to
me.
be one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Come on!
He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings
Come on!
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator.
Come on, Craig.
And getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The ball is lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
That nigga couldn't get that. That might be ball game, yeah.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
35. Clemson, 16.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we're living right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He's got an open man downfield, but it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot.
Had to come back and knock it down. I seen you sneak back over there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. Got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender,
Can't think I ain't gonna have enough time to get it out.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to plow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
What?
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And that's good enough for a 1st down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Tennessee 35,
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Clemson, 23.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And they'll use the ground game here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off here.
Wow, man, that's a fumble. That ain't get drilled like this.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Don't
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30.
Football!
Fumbles the ball.
Football!
Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do
Hey, Craig, ain't nobody see that but you and Bluff.
And now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Man, that nigga stopping that jet.
After the
He
catch,
stopping
the defense
that
all
jet.
over him that time. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and
He
long.
gotta stop it.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass rush closing in. And they
I
chase
had a
him down.
nigga. I waited too late.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pocket breaking down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain.
But now that motherfucker was red, it was over old boy head.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Heading left after the handoff.
That motherfucker was red, boy.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity.
Hey, I'm just spamming it, I'm just spamming. Catch and get out. Catch and get out. When I saw that other nigga behind him,
Now it's second down here.
catch and get out. Catch and get out.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from
Hey.
bad defenses is you're going to give up some.
I hit the wrong, blah. I hit the wrong button like a
Are you
mother.
giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh!
Connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, look at a throw for it. He'll take a deep shot.
Good shit.
And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. You're in the late stages.
Man, that nigga ain't put his hand up that goddamn fan and knocked that ball down.
They obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Handoff heading left.
Fuck!
This is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Stop short.
That boy ain't Rambo played, dude.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
You don't want to go down, do it.
Breaks in the ball and it's a short game. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end.
Why?
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Every time I jump in this seat, you hit me.
They got a chance to get him off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the
Good
idea.
shit,
Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee.